uses you where he puts you. He may send somebody that you need to encourage. He may send you to be in a situation where you need to be encouraged. God blesses us where he allows us to be planted, to do what he wants us to do.
Absolutely. And speaking of entertainment, speaking of a prisoner being led to Christ, my current address is Villanelle, Georgia, which is Lafayette, and that is actually the town where Johnny Cash was arrested on a DUI and ended up getting saved right there in the jailhouse. And sometimes God does have those moments where he has to set us still, because life, I mean, it's like the 27 Club. A lot of these people are burning their candles on both ends. They burn out quick. And we're going, 100 miles per hour. And God has got to slow us down. We've got to smell the roses, because he's come to give us life and life more abundantly. And fame and fortune, it isn't what it's always meant out to be, because some of the most miserable people are in entertainment. But to whom much is given, much is required. If we will allow God to slow us down and just give us a moment to get ourselves recalibrated, like you said, why am I here? What am I supposed to do? And God, what do you want from out of this? We've got to get ourselves out of ourselves, looking down and be like, okay, here I am. All of these great things that people wish that they had, it's awesome. But was it given to me just to enjoy, or was it given to me as an opportunity to reach somebody?
Exactly. And I think that's when we use our daily lives, when we get up in the morning and say, what is today? What am I to do today for you, Lord? That's what makes the difference.
That's good.
And no matter what it is, what is your vocation? Because God gives us many gifts, many talents, and he allows us to blossom in the area that he wants us to succeed for him. Yeah. For me, it's been music, it's been acting, it's been writing, even with the new endeavor of the devotional, I hope it'll be a blessing for those of you who get it. You can go to randallfranks.com/seeing-faith, and you can find more about this. Or you can learn about our latest movie, which is a patriotic film. Once again, utilizing the film world to spread a message. And this message is not only patriotic, but it's faith-based in the sense it's set during the Revolutionary War.
Wow.
I actually play one of our ancestors in the movie, or at least the namesake of one of our ancestors, as we share the principles of the American's Creed, which is the third leg of, we've got the national anthem, we've got the Pledge of Allegiance, and the American's Creed is why we believe in being an American.
I'm sorry, but I have to interrupt. Okay, so what was the name of our supposed ancestor that was...
Robert Shields. Captain Robert Shields is the character I'm playing. That's would be your great-great-great-great-grandfather, who was a Revolutionary War soldier, or actually 5 greats for you. But
and
anyway,
in case you're wondering, this man knows the entire genealogy of our entire family, knows every story. So he's a walking book. So.
Not every story, but we've got some amazing folks in our family tree. But this film, it's a short film we did for film festivals around the world. It's aired in Korea and Slovakia and places around all over Africa. So sharing that basic thought of why we believe in being an American, the importance of the principles that the founders brought us.
Absolutely.
And you can find more about that also at our website, randallfranks.com/the-Americans, no apostrophe -creed. And you can support what we're doing by getting a DVD or one of our T-shirts here, which has the American flag on the front and the American's Creed, the words thereof printed on the back.
We have just a couple seconds. What is the American's Creed?
Well, the American's Creed is as I said, it's very simple. We'll read it here. I believe in the United States of America as a government of the people, by the people, for the people, whose just powers are derived from the consent of the governed, a democracy and a republic, a sovereign nation of many sovereign states, a perfect union, one and inseparable, established upon those principles of freedom, equality, justice, and humanity for which American patriots sacrifice their lives and their fortunes. I therefore believe it is my duty to my country to love it, to support its Constitution, to obey its laws, to respect its flag, and defend it against all enemies.
I absolutely love it. We've run out of time. Randall, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks, Shane.
It's such a pleasure.
Good to be with you.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. So if you want to talk to your kids, you have to get it trending.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Let's go.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
In an election year, the stakes are higher than ever. So we all need to take extra care with the information we believe and share online. It feels good to have our views echoed back to us, but it's important to challenge our biases and break out of our bubbles. Be sure you're getting some hard news in your media diet, and double-check what you see on social media with a variety of credible news sources. Be informed, not misled.
My car looks totally ruined. I don't even know what to do.
Locally owned Dalton Collision Center is the only choice when it comes to all of your auto body and refinish needs. Our experienced staff provides quality work from start to finish, will help with your claim, and even assist with getting your rental car. Everything from A to Z.
So you can focus on life, we can focus on getting you there.
Did you know skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States, with over 5 million cases diagnosed each year, yet it is one of the most preventable? Hi, I'm Courtney Johnston, the physician assistant at Dalton Plastic Surgery. Did you know we offer routine skin checks in our office? Schedule your appointment with us if you have any areas of concern or if you have not had a recent skin exam. At Dalton Plastic Surgery, we offer an array of different services to help you feel and look your very best. Give us a call today.
Experience the power of the links. OptiLink streaming app VidLink, powered by its fastest internet service, GigLink. Your link to reliable remote access to healthcare. Your link to the best educational opportunities. Your link to our community's only local provider. Your link to the ultimate in entertainment choices and gaming experiences. No interruptions and faster downloads power up your life with the perfect combination of speed and entertainment. VidLink and GigLink. Upgrade today and get the power of the link.
Did you know there's a surgical procedure that can make your eyes look younger, more alert, and give you an overall younger appearance? With age, eyelids stretch, and the muscles supporting them weaken. As a result, excess skin and fat can gather above and below your eyelids. This can cause sagging eyebrows, droopy underlids, and bags under the eyes. Dalton Plastic Surgery can correct this look with a procedure called blepharoplasty. Why not make the change? Call us today at Dalton Plastic Surgery.
Welcome everyone to Football Friday, man. Me, Jason's situation, and my homeboy, Chris Owens. We had a big night of football tonight. We had Dalton hosting powerhouse Cedartown on a collision course with Cartersville next week. We had the mighty Bruins traveling down to Calhoun, Georgia. We had Cola Creek hosting Murray County, the first win of the season they get, man. What a game tonight, Chris. And we got North Murray beating Ringgold. Hudson Hewlett, interception in the end zone, a 2-point conversion, man. What do you think about that? You think it was going crazy over there in North Murray?
Oh, I'd guarantee you. And that game had major playoff implications tonight, Jason. Ringgold to North Murray.
It did. I mean, I could imagine Pogue right now in the locker room just going crazy. Or how about Drew Carter up there at Cola Creek getting their first win of the season?
Yeah.
0-6, now they're 1-6. How about that?
Hey, they always say the hardest win's the first win. After that, it's a piece of cake. You know, and before we get to the scoreboard, to your point, you know, we've got several big storylines tonight. Cedartown, number 7 in the state, coming to Dalton. You got Northwest at Calhoun kind of separating the boys from the men. North Cobb Christian at Rockmart. Rockmart puts that 55-game win streak on the line.
They came back in that game, I think.
Yeah, that was a great game. And you got Ringgold at North Murray with huge playoff implications. You got Christian Heritage at Chattooga, another game with huge playoff implications.
You know, and they were running all cylinders at Chattooga, and that's 2 losses in a row for them. I don't know what's going on up there. I'm sure they'll get it straight. But, I mean, seeing Cedartown tonight firsthand live, I mean, they're not flashy, but they're just – they get up at the line, they kind of like do this dummy huddle, then they kind of spread out, and then boom, they're either running or throwing it out the back door, one of the two.
What they do very well, and they can interchange pieces and parts and players. It's pretty impressive to watch them run that offense tonight.
It was, and you know, Northwest was in it. For the first half, 21-14. We're getting updates. They're down by 7, and then all of a sudden, turnovers?
Calhoun scored just before the half to make it 21-14, and then the bottom completely fell out for Northwest in the second half. And, of course, a good team like Calhoun capitalized on that. So, with that said, we could go to the OptiLink scoreboard, get our viewers caught up. So, first score, we got Cedartown 44, Dalton 13, Cartersville 31, Altoona 0, Hiram 49, Woodland 0, Calhoun 55, Northwest 21. You got Adairsville 34, Ridgeland 7, Gilmer 48, Lafayette 7. Maybe the game of the night again, to your point, Jason. North Murray 27, Ringgold 26. Ringgold scores late, decides to go for 2. What a call. They went with a pass, and it was intercepted in the end zone by none other than Mr. Hewlett.
Mr. Hewlett, man.
Boy plays both ends.
He does.
Like an all-pro. North Murray 27, Ringgold 26. LFO 42, Norville 17. Ring the bell at the creek, Cahola Creek 36, Murray County 0. I tell you, that might be, in my book, the most impressive, not just win, but dominant win tonight, 36-0.
Yeah, shut them out at Murray County.
That game caught me by surprise. We're going to speak with Drew later in the show.
Yeah.
Christian Heritage 49 puts a thumping on Chattooga, 49-14. Gordon Lee hangs half 100 plus 6 over Gordon Central 7. Rockmart extends that Georgia region win streak to 56 games, 24-21 over North Cobb Christian. Another great game. And then on the bye this week,
they come back to that game, didn't they?
They did. I believe it was 21-7 North Cobb Christian.
Yeah, last update. Yeah.
And Rockmart champions came back at North Cobb. And on the bye this week, you got Cass, Southeast, Heritage, Union County, Fannin County, Dade County, Armuchee, and Coosa. Let's hold that scoreboard for another minute. Jason, what else kind of jumps out at you?
I tell you what jumps out at me, a lot of high scores tonight, a lot of offense, maybe some turnovers involved here. But what jumps out to me really is the North Murray Ringgold game, because I was up at Ringgold. They got a great squad up there. But I'm telling you, Pogue is in the driver's seat, is he not?
He is. That
big game looming.
Solidified third place in that
Yeah.
region, if not first or second, but worst case third. Tyler Douglas had a huge game at Cahola Creek.
He did.
Carter Triplett, young man, accounts for 6 touchdowns tonight for Christian Heritage.
Had him rolling, man.
You know, the big boys make the big plays in the big games. Again, Cedartown, not really one dominant player. They got 7 or 8 that are really
They do, and they got
good.
some D1 players. Number 27, I don't recall his name. I think you have it wrote down. But, I mean, they came out and, you know, did what they do. And
Yep.
they don't really have a big squad on the sidelines, but they got those silver helmets and those silver breeches, and they come out to Georgia, don't they?
I had to hear that garbage all night.
All night.
When they scored every 2 minutes. You know, and Coach Carpenter elaborated on the show last week. Very young team. We've heard about it all season, you know, but Cedartown's got boys that's going to be playing on football on Saturdays. And right now, Dalton's got kids that are going to be watching cartoons on Saturdays. They're so young.
Yeah, they are young. And as a matter of fact, you know, Dalton capitalized on one turnover that we saw and had one early. But that defense, I mean, if you'd have been there at the game, you'd see what we're talking about. Cedartown's the real deal, and they're going to play Cartersville next week, which I'd like to have a drone above that watching that game or something, man. It's going to be awesome.
That's going to be awesome. 2 top 5 teams be playing for the region championship.
At Cartersville, I think. No, it's at Cedartown. It's at Cedartown.
That game is at Cedartown. Home field goes a long way.
I tell you what, we'll be right back with another Football Friday. Y'all have a good night.
I'm Dr. Michelle Little.
And I'm Dr. Kayla Giubo with Foundation Direct Family Care. We wanted to start a membership-based primary care practice.
But we're doctors, not business people.
I'm Kylie Roy with Biltwell Bank. I listen to their pitch and help them scale from startup to owning their own building.
Biltwell sees the value of small businesses in the community and supports their ingenuity.
Because every business owner doesn't have an MBA, our bank is Biltwell.
Member FDIC.
Celebrate with us. This year marks the 135th year that Dalton Utilities has provided our community with essential services. Today, with the advancements in ever-evolving technology, we are able to provide more services to enhance the quality of life for our customers. We are proud of our Dalton Utilities team, always providing consistent, dependable services for our community. Dalton Utilities, you can count on us. We always have your back.
Hey, it's Eddie and Greg here for North Georgia Toyota right here in Dalton.
You know, Eddie, people can get a new Toyota most anywhere, so why should they come to us?
Well, Greg, it's simple, really. A great selection of new Toyotas, next, upfront, no-hassle pricing, and finally treating every customer just like family.
Plus, more money for your trade-in every day.
Greg, other dealers are going to say we can't do that. What do we say?
We say, oh, yes, we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota. Come see us.
How much is your home worth? Find out at ColdwellBanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
Transformers Transmission is your local family-owned state-of-the-art automotive repair facility. With over 40 years of experience, Transformers is all about hometown service and affordable pricing. Whether it's remanufactured transmissions of all makes and models to general automotive services from brakes, AC repairs, tune-ups, and diagnostics, Transformers certified technicians have you covered. Financing is available and all repairs are backed by a nationwide warranty. With 2 convenient locations in Dalton and Cartersville, trust your vehicle with the best at Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialists.
Welcome back to Football Friday, wherever you are and however you're watching. Thank you, Jim Cook, for making us a part of your day. For you guys just now getting home, we're going to go back to the OptiLink scoreboard, catch up with scores real quick.
We got Cedartown with a big win over Dalton, 44-13. Carsville 31, Altoona nothing. Hiram with a big win over Woodland, 49-0. Calhoun comes back, flying back over Northwest, 55-21. Adairsville beats Ridgeland, 34-7. Gilmore over Lafette, 48-7. North Murray with a big win, interception at the end of that game, and a 2-point conversion failed by Ringo. But I got to give Chris credit for that. Guts for going for that. He's been gutty all year. 27-26. LFO over Snorville, 42-17. Cola Creek with a big win. I know Drew's happy. We talked to him in a minute. Ring the bell, Cola Creek. We're calling you later. 36-0. Kristen Heritage 49. Chattooga 14. Gordon Lee 56. Gordon Central 7. Gordon Central's kind of took a downward dive here. They came out hot early in the season. Rockmart with a big win. 56 in a row. 24. That's home wins, right?
56 region wins.
56 region wins. 24-21 over North Cobb Christian. And on the bye this week was Cass, Southeast, Heritage, Union County, Fannin County, Dade County, Armuchee, and Coosa.
Yep. Great job situation. Now, with that said, let's go to our region standings. We'll start with Class 4A. And again, this is going into tonight's games. You got the 2 heavyweights.
It's coming.
Number 3 in the state, Class 4A Cartersville. Number 6 in the state, Class 4A Cedartown. So they're playing next Friday. Call it what it is, the region championship at Cedartown. Again, the top 4 in each region will make the playoffs. So it's from there, let's go over to 3A. And here you've got Calhoun just solidified their spot there. Northwest.
That'll put them 3-0, right? Yeah.
That will put them 3-0. Northwest, Heritage, and Daresville jockeying for position. Northwest has another big game next week at home to Daresville, so gut check time there. And again, the top 4 teams make it, and you've got number 8 in the state, Calhoun, representing.
Looks like we'll make a trip up to Tunnel Hill next week, I'm sure.
Yes, absolutely. And then we're going to go now to 2A. Tell you, impressive, big region here, but you've got 3 teams in the top 10. Rockmart moves to 5-0. North Cobb Christian 4-1 in the region. North Murray moves them to 4-1. Ringo drops to 3-3, but they do hold the tiebreaker over Union County and Sonoran, who they beat both teams. So Ringo should make the playoffs, but they may go in as a 4 seed. But again, Cahola Creek gets that 1 win tonight.
You know, Pogue's got that veer going, doesn't he? Got it cooking.
Yeah, he does. Runs it good. I tell you, Hewitt, what can you say? Kid's a warrior.
Man, he is a warrior.
A warrior. Let's go now to Single A, Division 1. Christian Heritage, I tell you, really impressed tonight with them. Laid a thumping on Chattooga.
They're getting better and better.
So that sets the stage. I believe that game is in 2 weeks.
Yep, 2 weeks.
Fannin County, Christian Heritage, again, call it what it is. That is for the region championship.
Is that at home for Christian Heritage?
That is at Fannin County.
Fannin County.
That game at Fannin County.
Long trip.
That again, the top 4 teams here will make it. Christian Heritage will slide over into that private 3A down to A classification. When the playoffs start, they won't play the public schools, but Fannin County, Christian Heritage, I tell you, Fannin County, top 10 in the state in offense, defense. They'll be ready. But Carter Triplett and the boys, I'm sure, will have something.
He's got
for
it rolling right now.
6 TDs for Mr. Triplett tonight. All right, so with that said, let's go over to our middle school city.
All right, we got Dalton 6th grade, the big win over Altoona, 40-22. Dalton 7th grade, 46, Altoona 0. And Dalton 8th grade, 39, Altoona 0. The middle school program is 20-3 now for the season. Wow. This coming next Saturday, they're at Cartersville. You got 10 a.m. 6th grade, 12 a.m. 7th grade, and 2 p.m. 8th grade.
And let's hold that just a second. All 3 grades have qualified for the state tournament here. The 6th grade is 7-0 in the year. The 7th grade is 6-2, and the 8th grade is 7-1. Again, Jason, that's a 20-3 record and very impressive. All 3 grades are undefeated in region play, and the game against Cartersville will determine state playoff seedings. And remind our viewers again, at the end of the year, we're going to have on the show the Bill Chappell Award winner, which is the city middle school player that most exemplifies integrity, hard work, and sportsmanship. They will be on the show the last week, which is November 1. Let's go to county.
All right, we got New Hope with a big win over Bagley, 38-0. Eastbrook shuts out Valley Point, 28-0. Westside hung 60-14.
Big game, Bingham.
Big game, Bingham, 60-14 over Gladden. And then you had North Whitfield on the bye. You got, let's see, New Hope 6-0, Westside 5-1, Gladden 4-2, Eastbrook 3-3, Bagley 2-4, North Whitfield 1-5, and Valley Point 0-6. You got number 4 Eastbrook at New Hope coming up, and we got Gladden at Westside coming up.
And let's hold that a minute. With fall break being, of course, starting today, going through Tuesday next week, so there will not be a game next week. The first round of the playoffs, the teams to the right, those teams will play on 10/22. Kickoff will be 5 p.m. And then the next week on 10/29 will be for the World Championship. And if things hold, it will be the rematch that the world wants to see. That is number 1 New Hope against number 2 Westside. Game, if it holds, will be played at Northwest for the World Championship.
I think we'll have to go to that one too. And you know what these kids like? The Victory likes Waffle House.
Hey, I like some Waffle House.
Don't we all?
Ate there last night. We've got to go to commercial break. We'll be right back with Dalton head coach Kit Carpenter. Stay with us.
I'm standing on the rooftop at the Carpentry Hotel, a 41-room boutique that pays tribute to the carpet industry, located directly across the street from the Oakwood Cafe and Cherokee Pizza. Whether you have friends visiting or just want a staycation, we offer the finest accommodations in Northwest Georgia. I would suggest the trifecta: dinner at the Cherokee, a room at the hotel, and breakfast at the Oakwood Cafe. Good luck on the gridiron, and remember, everybody loves a winner.
This year, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty is proudly commemorating our 50th anniversary, and what a journey it has been. For 5 decades, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been the heartbeat of real estate in Northwest Georgia.
We've had the privilege of helping thousands of homeowners with their real estate transactions. Thank you, Dalton and Northwest Georgia.
Whether you're buying, selling, or expanding your business, trust the experience that comes with 50 years of excellence. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty with offices in Dalton, Calhoun, Cartersville, Ringgold, and Cleveland, Tennessee.
Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you.
I'm Tyler Hudson of Shankley Training in Dalton, Georgia. We train a huge number of the region's aspiring soccer players. I moved my business and personal banking to Builtwell 2 years ago. It's important for me to work with a community bank where I know them and they know me. Because they make things easy for me, my bank is Builtwell.
Member FDIC.
Here's two of the nicest guys in the car business.
Hey, it's Eddie and Greg from North Georgia Toyota. We'll take a little break from doing commercials, do a little fishing. Hey, I'm not fishing, I'm catching. All right, hang in there, don't let it get away.
Don't let your big deal get away at North Georgia Toyota.
Greg, some of us gonna say, we can't do that. What do we say?
We say, oh yes, we can.
And that's only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us. Bring it in.
Maryville Jewelers has been a family-owned and operated store since 1974. The only thing that has changed is our beautiful and elegant merchandise. Our staff works hard at staying up with all the latest styles and trends. We pride ourselves on having beautiful jewelry in all price ranges. Maryville Jewelers is known for its outstanding customer service and its quick turnaround on jewelry and watch repair. We are a full-service jewelry store. Come see us at Maryville Jewelers in historic downtown Dalton.
All right, welcome back to Football Friday, one of my favorite segments. Dalton head coach Kit Carpenter. Before we get to speak with Coach, we're going to go real quick and show Dalton highlights again at home at Harmon versus Cedartown tonight, who came in at number 6 in Class 4A, Cedartown.
You know, this is a big-time rivalry over the years for sure.
Yeah.
I remember going to the Presbyterian bus down there.
Yeah, there's Cedartown comes out 7-0, 3-0 in the region. I tell you, that offense is just.
There's Peyton Starling, man. He was changing direction on that team tonight. He played really hard tonight. There's that number 8. He can fly.
Yeah. DeMarcus Gardner.
Yeah.
I believe he's committed to Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky right now is what I saw.
You know,
there's Kane Woods with a great throw here to Smith. Great catch.
Yeah, Nash had
a good game tonight.
He had a real good game. He plays hard.
There's the fumble. 42 gets on the ball. That was a big play by Dalton right there.
Yeah. They had a couple turnovers early. I thought get a little momentum going.
Yeah, there's Starling and Park Silvers there on the play.
Yeah.
There's Starling again, man. He was all over the place tonight. I give him credit. He plays hard for Dalton, man. All the kids played hard, actually. But he could play on Saturdays, I think. I honestly do. There goes Kane with a little
bootleg.
Bootleg.
I'm surprised it wasn't a 15-yarder thrown on that.
I thought so. And here's that 27. He was wide open there for a touchdown. But I think they got drawn in on the run.
He was running that one back to Clemson.
Yeah, he was. There's a big turnover by Dalton. I think they did end up converting. There's Peyton got that ball.
Yeah, your man was all over the field tonight.
He was. And that was I think Kit drew this up in the backyard. A little halfback pass, and in London catching that ball. That was a great play.
That was a great call. There's Tay Harris again.
They got them silver helmets, them silver breeches.
That offensive line, they just lean.
There's
on
Peyton again, man, with a big play. They do.
Yeah, you know, they went for it twice.
I don't understand that going for 2 at all, and
They went
I
for it
really
twice
don't understand
for
that for 2. But we've got a kid on the line, and what did you see out of your kids tonight, Kit? I mean, how did they react to some of the things that were going on out there?
You know, they play well. I mean, Cedartown is really a great team. You know, they're very efficient in what they do. They block well, certainly very well coached. And, you know, they got some dudes. And, you know, our guys continue to fight and you know, to do everything they could do. And you know, it kind of got away from us there, but we still kept fighting. You know, we came out after the half, you know, and wanted to see if we were able to run the ball and be able to move the ball down the field. And so we're able to do some things. We're able to do some things good. You know, the defense set us up great with some turnovers. And, you know, we were able to capitalize on one of them, although it was a trickery play. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, just the closing speed of their secondary allows them to play off. And so you want to throw a quick pass out there, but they close on you so fast.
Yeah, number 8 closed on one across the field.
That's a good point. The short.
Oh, yeah. You know, he came from, I think he was over eating popcorn and then took off.
He did.
Like, holy cow.
He came across. I was like, where'd he come from?
Yeah, it was a great play. And, you know, so they're good. They're good. You know, they're a good, solid team. They're you know, they've been doing this a while, and you know, they're very good at what to do.
Yeah, they kind of took away those short slants early on, and then I know Kane had a beautiful throw to London, a little post route, and then Gardner, it seemed like number 8 closed, you know, in a half second, 2 steps there. Remember that play in the first quarter?
Yeah, I do, and I was real impressed with I was there the second half, and that you had a long, sustained drive. I mean, you took it down to like 4 minutes in the third quarter, and you know, just kind of stalled there at the 20. But I mean, they're getting better. They're growing up. I mean, I saw one time where Sumner at center, 55 got around and we didn't touch him. But the rest of the night, I watched Sumner just keep him at bay. And of course, Starling played a great game. I mean, the kids seem to rally at times, man.
Yeah, they did. You know, they never quit. You know, they're certainly disappointed. We're not okay with losing, but we're learning something from it every week. And, you know, you can't really say enough about Peyton, what he can do for us defensively on the defensive front. He's a really solid player.
Yeah, he's stout for sure.
Yeah. So next week, Coach, we're on the road.
Yeah, we're at Cass, which would be a big matchup for us. And, you know, really looking forward to that. You know, that coach staff down there does a great job, and we'll have to prepare, and really looking forward to the challenge.
Yeah, we were talking last week, McWhorter, broken leg, he's out, obviously. New quarterback, is it, you know, Cass is more of a pass kind of oriented team? Are they still pass, or is it more of a pass run now?
It's probably more of a pass run now than what it used to be. They, you know, they're with the McWhorter kid, he was a really, really special player. And,
right.
You know, they're kind of tailoring their offense now to what this kid can do. You know, they were off tonight, actually.
Right.
And so I'm sure they'll have something special.
Yeah. What I was reading, seemed like this new quarterback, kind of a run, RPO kind of guy.
He's got some wheels.
Yes. Well, Coach, we always appreciate your time. Anything else for Coach?
No, Coach.
Okay.
You go enjoy the rest of your evening, Coach. You have a great night.
Thank you.
You too. See you.
All right, see you, man.
We're going to go to commercial break. We'll be right back with Northwest highlights and Coach Robinson.
Maryville Jewelers has been a family-owned and operated store since 1974. The only thing that has changed is our beautiful and elegant merchandise. Our staff works hard at staying up with all the latest styles and trends. We pride ourselves on having beautiful jewelry in all price ranges. Maryville Jewelers is known for its outstanding customer service and its quick turnaround on jewelry and watch repair. We are a full-service jewelry store. Come see us at Maryville Jewelers in historic downtown Dalton.
At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we specialize in hands-on training for high-demand careers. GNTC offers programs of study in aviation, business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 convenient campus locations. With the Hope Career Grant, many of our programs are offered tuition-free. Visit us at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. High-demand careers begin here.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialists.
Why should you choose OptiLink Internet?
I chose OptiLink because of the great local service.
We know computers, and OptiLink knows internet with high-speed symmetrical uploads and downloads.
My customers depend on me for safety and security, and I need fast and dependable internet. That's why I chose OptiLink.
Some people say you can't have fast internet. I say, oh yes you can with OptiLink.
Experience the difference. Call today, 706-529-1313.
I'm standing on the rooftop at the Carpentry Hotel, a 41-room boutique that pays tribute to the carpet industry, located directly across the street from the Oakwood Cafe and Cherokee Pizza. Whether you have friends visiting or just want a staycation, we offer the finest accommodations in Northwest Georgia. I would suggest the trifecta: dinner at the Cherokee, a room at the hotel, and breakfast at the Oakwood Cafe. Good luck on the gridiron, and remember, everybody loves a winner.
All right, welcome back to Football Friday, segment 4. We have Northwest head coach Josh Robinson on the phone. We're going to speak with him in just a moment. Before we do that, let's go to the Northwest highlights tonight at Calhoun in a big region game for both teams. Kind of a tale of two halves tonight, Jason.
Yeah, it was.
Bruins came out swinging, a game that was pretty much a coin toss. I think Calhoun scored with a few seconds before halftime to make it 21-14, and then I guess a nice way to put the bottom fell out.
Yeah, like I looked it up today on my phone, it was like 21-14. Yeah. That was at the half, I think.
And we should have Northwest highlights
coming soon.
Just a moment, and we appreciate Dwayne Baynard for always sending those in, and also Brandon Brown for sending the Dalton highlights in. You guys always do a great job of taking care of us. We may have a little technical snafu. Here we go.
All right, here, quarterback stepping back.
Yeah, and that's Trace Hawkins. He had a good night throwing it. 11 for 19, 4 TDs. That one to number 3, Justin Beasley.
Here's Knuckles.
There's Knuckles to number 2, Corbin Bates had a good, had a catch for 10 yards.
There goes Collins running hard up the middle.
Yeah, Gavin was 8 for 12, only 55 yards passing, but he did have 2 touchdowns.
There's a touchdown right there.
A nice catch there by Will Wade, touchdown. And again, there's Beasley. I think this one went.
Beasley's got some speed, doesn't he?
Yeah, that one went 71 yards. He could go.
He did.
Calhoun is always tough, especially on their home field. That's a tough place to play. It's a tough place to win for anybody. There's Hawkins to 44.
There's
Isaiah.
Ramsey with a big tackle.
All Ramsey, yup. Northwest played really hard. They just, second half, as Coach will allude to, had a couple turnovers deep in our own red zone, just giving Calhoun a really short field. There's Gavin.
Knuckles on a run now.
Nice keeper. Boy, he's got some speed.
He does have some speed, man.
He really had 55 yards on the ground also.
And that field, I've been down there before, it is very close to sidelines, the fence, and the benches.
There's
and
Collins
everything.
carrying bodies. We're going to get an update on Sam Crossan. I think he tweaked his knee tonight.
There's a good double clutch here to Ken right there for a touchdown. So it's 21-14 and a half. And then we got Coach on the line, and like we were saying before, 21-14 and a half. You're in the game. You tell the kids, and you come out, and you could probably elaborate what happened, man.
Well, the first half, our offense played spectacular. In defense, we came out of coverage. We wanted to take away the screens and the deep passes and kind of get them in a scramble situation and go tackle the young man. He's a good player, and go tackle him. And, well, our coverage people came out of coverage a couple of times, and so we that's what kind of led to a couple of those touchdowns. We might have had a lead at halftime, but then we kind of played a little bit of field position battle, and then all of a sudden back turnovers, and they scored a couple of times before it's 35-14. But our kids kept fighting. Kyle Cummins had a 90-yard touchdown return on a kickoff. And,
that's awesome.
And so, it cut it to 35-21, I believe, right after that. Then we had another, right after Sam got hurt, they scored, and then Sam was hurt. We had to sub on special teams, and he's used to fair catching the ball, and so we didn't fair catch it, and it hit the ground, and Calhoun ended up with it. And so we had 2 special teams turnovers, and against really good football teams, those will come back and get you. And Calhoun's a good football team. They may not have a great record, but they're really good.
Oh,
they
yeah.
are every year. And we just made too many mistakes, but they played well too. Yeah. So
Sam Crossan, the entire defense has had a great year, especially Sam Crossan. What do we know about his injury? Can you give us an update?
Early on, maybe a little worry, and then a lot more optimism not long afterwards. His knee ligaments checked out much better on the sideline once we got some evaluations from multiple people. He's going to go to the doctor in the morning, but we believe he'll be okay and be out there for us next week. We certainly hope so.
Great. Yeah, because you got a big game next week against who, Coach?
Daresville. That's what we talked to our guys about. Disappointment. We lost. We know that they're a good team, but we kind of helped them kind of run past us there. But you got to regather and go back. That's life and that's football. And we're playing for a lot. We're playing, if we go beat the Daresville, we got a really good chance to host a home playoff game. And so there's still a lot on the line to play for. And we just got to respond and go back and get ready to
Absolutely. You just get them ready and get ready to go.
Yeah. So we've got Daresville, and then we'll end the season with Ridgeland. And those are, to your point, Coach, very important games with
seeding,
big playoff implications for seeding. Your home field how important is that, obviously, in the playoffs?
Well, especially now with the whole power rating thing, like GHSA's, we don't really know if, you remove a private school from a region, does 2 through 5 automatically get in, or does that extra seating, is it left for the one of the at-large bids, so that there's a lot of unknowns. And then with the GHSA backing up the season a week, and they kind of told us late, unfortunately, we drew week 10 off. So now we make the playoffs after we play Ridgeland. It'll be 21 days before we play a playoff game.
Wow.
Because of how they backed off. So there's a lot of things, but I certainly hope we get that opportunity. And
we will.
I think if we go regroup, we'll definitely have a chance of that.
We will, Coach. We appreciate your time, and we hate to cut you short. We've got to go to a commercial break.
Yeah, take care, Coach, and you be careful going home if you're not home already.
Y'all have a great night.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We'll be right back. Stay with us. We're going to have Drew Carter, Cahoga Creek winning football coach, with us. Stay with us.
With over 40 years of experience in the transmission industry, Transformers Transmission specializes in all heavy-duty Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3 transmissions. Trust your heavy-duty with the best. Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair.
I'm Dr. Michelle Little. And I'm Dr. Kayla Giabo with Foundation Direct Family Care. We wanted to start a membership-based primary care practice.
But we're doctors, not business people.
I'm Kylie Roy with Biltwell Bank. I listen to their pitch and help them scale from startup to owning their own building.
Biltwell sees the value of small businesses in the community and supports their ingenuity.
Because every business owner doesn't have an MBA, our bank is Biltwell.
Member FDIC.
Why should you choose OptiLink Internet?
When I work from home, I need fast, reliable internet. OptiLink provides that with no hidden fees.
Our customers depend on us for great service and quality. And that's why we chose OptiLink Internet.
As we serve the needs of our clients, we need reliable internet service. That's why I chose OptiLink as my hometown provider.
Some people say you can't get fast internet. I say, oh yes you can with OptiLink.
Experience the difference. Call today.
Here's two of the nicest guys in the car business.
Hey, it's Eddie and Greg from North Georgia Toyota. We'll take a little break from doing commercials, do a little fishing. Hey, I'm not fishing, I'm catching. All right, hang in there, don't let it get away.
Don't let your big deal get away at North Georgia Toyota.
Greg, some listeners gonna say, we can't do that. What do we say? We say, oh yes, we can. And it's only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us. Bring it in.
How much is your home worth? Find out at ColdwellBanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
I'm standing on the rooftop at the Carpentry Hotel, a 41-room boutique that pays tribute to the carpet industry, located directly across the street from the Oakwood Cafe and Cherokee Pizza. Whether you have friends visiting or just want a staycation, we offer the finest accommodations in Northwest Georgia. I would suggest the trifecta: dinner at the Cherokee, a room at the hotel, and breakfast at the Oakwood Cafe. Good luck on the gridiron, and remember, everybody loves a winner.
With over 40 years of experience in the transmission industry, Transformers Transmission specializes in all heavy-duty Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3 transmissions. Trust your heavy-duty with the best. Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair.
All right, welcome back to Football Friday, Segment 5. This has been a fantastic show so far. Jason had a great opening to the show tonight. Unfortunately, we do not have Bidwell Bank highlights. We have Bidwell Bank highlights for Dalton and Northwest. Brandon Brown, Dwayne Maynard, thank you again. But we do have, I'm very proud to say, the Cahola Creek head coach, Drew Carter, the winning head coach tonight. Coach, good evening.
Evening, guys.
Hey, hats off, 36-0 win at Murray County. We're going to give you the floor, and let's hear all about it.
Yeah, tell us about what how it went tonight.
Man, it was huge for our kids and our school. We felt like we've been close and making some progress over the course of the season. And I know y'all know how young we are.
Oh yeah.
But for us to be able to put something together finally, and those kids see it come together and have some results is huge for the confidence and hopefully going to generate some momentum for us going forward.
Tell you what, I saw a great video on Facebook this week. I don't know what y'all were doing at the stadium, but it was on Tyler did a speech, a little Bible verses and stuff. Could you explain what they were going on that night over at the field?
Yeah, the FCA had their annual Fields of Faith stuff going on, event they do, and I think they rotate from school to school each year, and it was our turn to have it this year. So, yeah, what you saw there is kind of an example of his character and his leadership that he has for our team.
I tell you what, when I was up there, presenting him that award this year, he's grown into a fine young man, and you had some pieces back tonight, didn't you? Who'd you have back tonight?
Russell.
Yeah, Andrew Russell. He was back last week, but it was kind of a question mark going into it, but we knew we were going to have him this week, so it was nice to be able to game plan with him in the game. So, you already mentioned Tyler and talking about Andrew. Them kind of being able to complement each other. Tyler had a huge night. I think we had him at 12 carries for 125 yards and 3 touchdowns.
That's huge.
And then Andrew had 2 catches for 2 touchdowns. So he was pretty efficient there.
Oh yeah, and you being a quarterback yourself, how's that make Belial's feel? You got a few little weapons helping you.
The confidence, like we said. In the passing game this year, it just seemed like we'd have a step off, a little bit of timing off. We missed by just a step here, but tonight he finally saw some stuff coming together, and you could just see his confidence grow as the game went on. Yeah. So, again, we're hoping that's going to continue going forward for him because we've got high expectations for him, and we know what kind of player he's going to be for us.
For sure. He's a good kid.
Waylon was 8 for 16 passing, 62 yards. More important, 2 touchdowns. Tyler Douglas had 6 tackles, 2 receptions for 12 yards, also 12 carries, 125 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the ground, Jason.
Yeah, that's a great game. And I know we were talking earlier before you came on. Who did you say you gave the game ball to tonight?
That one went to Dr. Sloan. So first win as
Very
principal. Cool. We felt like we needed to give that to her. And we also wanted to make sure that she was aware that she got a game ball in case Kinnaman, her son, never did get one.
That's a great point.
That's great. So Dr. Sloan, the principal, with the game ball, that's very cool, Coach. That's also called job security for you, right?
That's right, yeah. That's right. I got a lot of smart coaches on my staff that help me with stuff like that. So,
what was your defensive plan going in that game? I mean, I've not really seen Murray play this year.
Well, you know, they give you a lot of different formations and a lot of different motions, so they can be difficult to line up to. So that was the main things. We had to be sound in the way we lined it up, and we did that. We communicated really well. And I felt like we just played faster. We reacted. We were able to make a lot of tackles for loss and get them off sequence. So, you know, we were able to cause a turnover or 2 on defense. And then we also were able to do that on special teams too. So we had the ball in good field position on the offensive side because of those guys.
Yeah, and a lot of kids growing up tonight in the win, and I'm sure the locker room was happy, and a few kids went down to Waffle House after the game. I know when Aiden used to play, they always used to go down to Waffle House and get a victory meal. So I tell you, what you got going on tomorrow, Coach?
Well, we're on fall break, long weekend, so we'll actually give our coaches off. We'll be able to come in Monday morning and then bring the kids in after lunch that day. So it'll be nice for the coaches too. We can take a minute to celebrate and catch our breaths and get ready for these last 3.
No doubt.
So who do we have this coming Friday?
Yeah, Union County coming to town for senior night.
The big win. I think we need to be there, Jason.
Yeah, we might come up there that senior night. That would be fun to come see.
Make sure y'all bring the good luck with you.
No doubt. But we appreciate you as always, Drew. You're always great when we get you on the phone, and great to have you this year. And we want to talk to you every week, and you know that. And just keep them churning up there at the creek.
All right, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks
Coach,
so much.
Yeah.
First class, buddy. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you. You know, it's a great call, Jason. I can hear the excitement in his voice.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he'll go to sleep tonight.
He may not. Get ready for some college football. He'll have a breaker. He might have kid duty. Who knows?
Good point. We've got to go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have the fan of the week, the player of the week. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us.
At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we specialize in hands-on training for high-demand careers. GNTC offers programs of study in aviation, business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 convenient campus locations. With the Hope Career Grant, many of our programs are offered tuition-free. Visit us at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. High-demand careers begin here.
Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you.
I'm Tyler Hudson of Shankly Elite Training in Dalton, Georgia. We train a huge number of the region's aspiring soccer players. I moved my business and personal banking to Builtwell 2 years ago. It's important for me to work with a community bank where I know them and they know me. Because they make things easy for me, my bank is Builtwell.
Member FDIC.
Some things in your home smell funny. But if you smell a sulfur or rotten egg odor, you might have a natural gas leak. Leave your house immediately. Don't try to locate the leak. Don't use your landline, cordless or cell phone. Don't turn lights or appliances on or off. Go to a neighbor's house and call Dalton Utilities. For more natural gas safety information, visit our website, www.dutil.com.
This year, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty is proudly commemorating our 50th anniversary, and what a journey it has been. For 5 decades, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been the heartbeat of real estate in Northwest Georgia.
We've had the privilege of helping thousands of homeowners with their real estate transactions. Thank you, Dalton and Northwest Georgia.
Whether you're buying, selling, or expanding your business, trust the experience that comes with 50 years of excellence. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty with offices in Dalton, Calhoun, Cartersville, Ringgold, and Cleveland, Tennessee.
I'm standing on the rooftop at the Carpentry Hotel, a 41-room boutique that pays tribute to the carpet industry, located directly across the street from the Oakwood Cafe and Cherokee Pizza. Whether you have friends visiting or just want a staycation, we offer the finest accommodations in Northwest Georgia. I would suggest the trifecta: dinner at the Cherokee, a room at the hotel, and breakfast at the Oakwood Cafe. Good luck on the gridiron, and remember, everybody loves a winner. Woo!
I just heard Casey do the woo.
All right, welcome back to Football Friday. For our viewers just now getting home, getting tuned in, a lot of people on the road tonight. Let's go to the OptiLink scoreboard to catch up real quick before we go to our Fan of the Week and our Player of the Week. OptiLink scoreboard coming up. A lot of games with playoff implications.
Yeah, there
tonight.
was. There was a lot of high-scoring games tonight.
A lot of men separating from the boys.
Turnovers, you name it. All right, we got Cedartown with a big win at Dalton, 44-13. Carsville over Altoona, 31-0. Hiram 49, Woodland 0. Calhoun with a big comeback win. Actually, it was 21-14 a half, and a few turnovers there. 55-21 over Northwest. Adairsville 34, Ridgeland 7, Gilmer County 48, Lafayette 7. North Murray with a big win at the end of that game, 27-26 over Ringgold. LFO 42, Snorville 17. Coal Creek gets their first win of the season, 36-0 shutout over Murray County. We just got on the phone with Drew Carter. What an awesome call there.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Christian Heritage 49, another big win over Chattooga 14. Gordon Lee 56, Gordon Central 7. Rockmart 24, North Cobb Christian 21. And on the bye this week, we got Cass, Southeast, Heritage, Union County, Fannin County, Dade County, Armuchee, and Coosa.
Yep. And again, probably the game of the night, North Murray, for those just not getting home. North Murray 27-26. Ringgold scores late, goes for 2. Hewlett does what Hewlett does. He makes a big play.
Plays quarterback and safety. What can we say?
In the end zone, intercepts the 2-point conversion by Ringgold to solidify the win for North Murray. Caholl Creek with their first win this season, just in big statement.
Yeah, big statement there.
Gordon Lee hanging 56 tonight. So, and again, Rockmart extends their regional win streak to 56 in a row. So let's go to our sponsors that help put us on the air.
On the map.
Pizza Hut. I tore some of that up tonight,
You did.
Jason. 3 locations, Dalton, Chatsworth, Ringgold. We appreciate their sponsorship. We couldn't do this without their support.
Tin Cup.
Yeah, Tin Cup. 706-934-9786. Teaching champions one lesson at a time.
Then we got the Waggle, North Georgia's premier indoor golf and sports lounge. State-of-the-art golf simulators, eclectic food, over 300 courses to choose from, 8 large big screen TVs to watch some football or golf or whatever you want to watch. Industrial Mill vibe, live music on Thursdays. We got golf tournaments and other events, private parties, corporate events, children's games available. Cole's Taps in town. Come out and see them. They really do a lot of good stuff down there.
Really, really a cool place.
Nice facility, too.
Nice facility. Great.
It's fall. They can raise the doors there.
Yeah, great
Awesome.
environment to hang out. So with that said, we're going to go now to our Fan of the Week. There he is.
Big David Hyatt. He works with me. We call him DJ at work. Congratulations, David Hyatt. This week's Football Friday Fan of the Week. David loves his family and loves the show, Football Friday. David is a graduate of Ringgold High School, loves his Tigers. He's a big, avid Dogs football fan. His son, Hunter, the circumstance, takes golf lessons from Chris and is going to be his meal ticket. Go Tigers, go Dogs. And I know David loves the show. Yes. He always tells me every Monday, great show. So appreciate that, David. Man, you got a lovely family there.
Great picture. Little Hunter is my meal ticket. I call him my 401k.
401k.
David is first class, great guy. Go Tigers, go Dogs.
Heck yeah.
And that leads us into last week's Fan of the Week, the Situations Primetime Pick.
Player of the Week, Gavin Knuckles. What a game he had against Lafayette. Congratulations to him. QB, they won 48-21 thumping of Lafayette. QB1 was 13 of 16 passing for 200 yards with 4 touchdowns. The Bruins improved to 6-1 on the season. And it was awesome. And I thank the Waggle so much for sponsoring that Buck and Burrito gift card of $50. He might have bought his dad a burrito. I don't know. But listen, he's a great kid. And look how tall he is, man.
Yeah, he is. He's built.
He's grown a lot.
Yeah, and
great
also
kid and can fly.
Special thank you, Jason, for your time, effort, energy, and being a positive role model in our community for everything you do for these kids.
Well, it's all about them for sure. That's why I do it. And I guess without further ado, I got to announce this week's Player of the Week. And listen, we were at the game. Now, Cedartown did win the game, and I'm going to tell y'all something. If you were there, number 52, Peyton Starling, was all over the place. They ran at him on the right side. Guess what? They didn't get anything. They moved him to the left side. They didn't get anything. He had maybe 15 or 16 tackles. He had a fumble recovery.
I counted 2 suplexes and 1 body slam.
He did, man. He had 1 body slam. He stopped them for a 3rd and 1 play at the goal line. They did score, but he's been a beast all year. He's a heck of a player. If you got a chance to come out and watch Dalton play, he is a great defensive player. I'm coming to see you. Tell Kit I'll be there Wednesday sometime about 6 o'clock to get you a Buck and Burrito card, man. Great game.
That's a big boy. $50 may just be an appetizer.
That could be an appetizer for him, but it'll get him at least 2 helpings of that. Great game, Peyton. You're getting a Buck and Burrito from me, man.
Well deserved, and Jason, I think that's a fantastic pick.
Yeah, he had a big game tonight.
He sure did. So with that said, we're going to go to a commercial break. Come back, we'll have next week's games and a few stats. Stay with us.
With over 40 years of experience in the transmission industry, Transformers Transmission specializes in all heavy-duty Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3 transmissions. Trust your heavy-duty with the best. Transformers Transmission and complete auto repair.
I'm standing on the rooftop at the Carpentry Hotel, a 41-room boutique that pays tribute to the carpet industry, located directly across the street from the Oakwood Cafe and Cherokee Pizza. Whether you have friends visiting or just want a staycation, we offer the finest accommodations in Northwest Georgia. I would suggest the trifecta: dinner at the Cherokee, a room at the hotel, and breakfast at the Oakwood Cafe. Good luck on the gridiron, and remember, everybody loves a winner. Woo!
Celebrate with us. This year marks the 135th year that Dalton Utilities has provided our community with essential services. Today, with the advancements in ever-evolving technology, we are able to provide more services to enhance the quality of life for our customers. We are proud of our Dalton Utilities team, always providing consistent, dependable services for our community. Dalton Utilities, you can count on us. We always have your back.
Hey, it's Eddie and Greg here for North Georgia Toyota right here in Dalton.
You know, Eddie, people can get a new Toyota most anywhere, so why should they come to us?
Well, Greg, it's simple, really. A great selection of new Toyotas, next, upfront, no-hassle pricing, and finally treating every customer just like family.
Plus, more money for your trade-in every day.
Greg, other dealers are going to say we can't do that. What do we say?
We say, oh, yes, we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota. Come see us.
This year, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty is proudly commemorating our 50th anniversary, and what a journey it has been. For 5 decades, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been the heartbeat of real estate in Northwest Georgia.
We've had the privilege of helping thousands of homeowners with their real estate transactions. Thank you, Dalton and Northwest Georgia.
Whether you're buying, selling, or expanding your business, trust the experience that comes with 50 years of excellence. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty with offices in Dalton, Calhoun, Cartersville, Ringgold, and Cleveland, Tennessee.
At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we specialize in hands-on training for high-demand careers. GNTC offers programs of study in aviation, business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 convenient campus locations. With the Hope Career Grant, many of our programs are offered tuition-free. Visit us at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. High-demand careers begin here.
With over 40 years of experience in the transmission industry, Transformers Transmission specializes in all heavy-duty Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3 transmissions. Trust your heavy-duty with the best. Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair.
Fastest show on turf.
All right, welcome back to Football Friday. Great show, smooth show. Tip my cap upstairs to Miss Carly. First class tonight. Great job.
Great timer guy.
My man Caden all
Great
over
job,
tonight.
Caden.
We're going to go to next week's games. We have got some classic matchups.
Classic. Oh, big one.
Big battles.
All right, we got Dalton at Cass. We got Carsville at Cedartown. That's going to be a heck of a matchup. Number 3, number 6. I'd like to be at that game. Altoona at Hiram. We got Woodland at Southeast. Adairsville at Northwest. It's going to be a huge game. Calhoun at Gilmer County. Lafayette at Heritage. North Murray at North Cobb Christian is going to be a huge game. LFO at Rockmart. Ringgold at Sonorville. Union County at Cola Creek.
Ring the bell.
And then you've got Armuchee at Fannin County and Dade County at Coosa. I think it's actually Cola Creek at Union County. That's right. On the bye, we got Gordon Central, Chattooga, Gordon Lee, Christian Heritage, North Murray, and Ridgeon on the bye.
Yep, that's a bias. So again, Cartersville, Cedartown, huge matchup. North Murray, North Cobb Christian,
Who
big
you got in that game?
for playoffs.
Cedartown at Cartersville.
I tell you what, I watched Cedartown tonight. That's impressive, but Cartersville is the biggest.
They've got speed, man.
Cartersville's the biggest boys on the on the block in my book. Cartersville's a handful, and they got tons of speed. But the North Murray, North Cobb Christian game is huge for playoff seedings.
That is huge for seedings.
Northwest of Daresville, massive for that home field
game,
advantage.
home field advantage.
Yeah.
I like Northwest in that one.
Yeah. So, Jason, we got a few more minutes. We can go college football. We can go stats. What do you want to do, brother?
You want to talk a little college football?
We got some big ones tomorrow. Red River Shootout.
Red River Shootout. You got Texas and Oklahoma. I mean, that's going to be a good game. They have a big fair there. I mean, I don't know if Georgia, Mississippi State's a big game, but you never know. Vandy beat Bama last week, so who knows?
I think for Georgia, the key is getting through that game healthy and then
Yes.
get ready for Texas.
Yeah, that's a big one, the 19th.
You want to make sure you're healthy before you get that second loss put on
Also,
you.
LSU, Ole Miss. I got LSU in that game at home. I think LSU takes care of business.
Yeah. But we all know the world will be watching at high noon, Clemson, Wake Forest. You don't want to miss the kickoff because at 12:20, it'll be over with.
Didn't you say Deacon's going on a visit?
Deacon is going. Jason Sumner is taking Deacon on a recruiting trip to Clemson tomorrow.
Wow.
His first trip. Cannot wait.
That's going to be awesome. That'd be exciting.
But again, that game, 12:20, that game's will be over. Who else tomorrow? You've got Oregon.
Ohio State. Is that the 7:30 game? I'm not sure on that, but I want Oregon all day in that.
Yeah,
Can't stand the Buckeyes, man.
You know, again, this has been a great show.
Yeah, fun time.
Had a great time. I've laughed and my sides hurt. Thank you for tuning in. Join us next week, same time. Have a good evening. Thanks for watching.
Peace out, guys.
It might not have worked anyway if she let out, but she was going for the big pot there, the big bluff from Pentling, who didn't bite.
So a healthy one headed Saucia's way as her stack heads in the right direction.